Okay. I like to think of myself as a history buff. And no, I don't pay attention to American history or even the details of, like, the ancient Roman Empire or anything. And for the most part, I'm not even interested in the history of people. To quote, like, Linus from Peanuts, I love mankind, it's people I can't stand. Yeah, I know my history is older than the human race. How was this solar system formed? Or the Earth? How was this planet able to sustain life so that we humans could sit around thinking about this stuff? As I said, when I think history, all I can do is gather evidence and theorize. But really, that just shows that there are some times when I'm actually transfixed on a truly more universal puzzle. So, look, I know I've studied way back to when matter didn't even exist in the universe, or to how matter formed. I know theories about asteroids bringing the building blocks of life itself to this planet. And sure, scientists could think that comets brought water to planet Earth too. But when I think of Earth, early Earth, when it was formed, it was a real mess. There were constant bombardments with objects from outer space, volcanoes were going off constantly, and the atmosphere was all sulfur and methane, thanks to the volatility of Earth Mach 1. And okay, comets may have brought water, and water has oxygen in it, but really, back then the atmosphere was just a bunch of unbreathable stuff to us humans. So, okay, because there was no oxygen in the atmosphere, any life that started on Earth, like Earth Mach 1, probably thought that oxygen was poisonous. I mean, because, okay, I know that there's nitrogen in our atmosphere, but if there was no oxygen and it was replaced by sulfur, we couldn't live. But early life, living in sulfur-rich environments, might find oxygen toxic to them, right? Okay, so I know the universal historian inside of me wanted to know how oxygen actually got into our air so that human life, or any life as we know it here on Earth, could actually begin. Okay, so paleontologists study fossils and found some that are 200 million years old, like in Earth Mach 1. And think about it, this was cyanobacteria from 200 million years ago, and near what scientists now call the Great Oxygen Event, which is what they call the biologically induced appearance of oxygen in our air. Well, anyway, the Earth Mach 1, in that planet, any oxygen that existed is actually just dissolved by the molten iron. Probably the same iron that formed our Earth's core, I imagine. But the thing is, the cyanobacteria used photosynthesis, making oxygen. And once there was so much oxygen that it couldn't be dissolved into the then saturated reserves, all that oxygen stayed in our atmosphere instead. I don't know. I keep trying to piece together this puzzle, but this whole universe puzzle is a pretty massive endeavor. I mean, okay, all matter that we can actually monitor only takes up maybe 4% of this universe. And I still don't know how to fit the idea of dark matter into this puzzle. I've been working on this so hard, so maybe I just have to reassess learning everything about everything right now and work with stuff like oxygen around me instead. Thank you.